Speaking English fluently is a major goal for many learners. However, for those who don't have a conversation partner or a teacher to practice with, speaking practice might seem like a challenge. The good news is that even if you're alone, it's completely possible to improve your pronunciation, fluency, and confidence in speaking. Speaking is an active skill that requires constant training. Many people believe they will only be able to speak well when they are in an environment where English is the primary language, but that is not the only way to develop this ability. With the right techniques, you can create an immersive environment and practice your speaking skills daily without depending on someone else. But let me clarify something. I'm not saying that having a fluent English speaker to talk to isn't beneficial. If you have a friend or family member who can help you, that's great. However, if your situation is like most people who want to learn English but don't have someone nearby to practice with, this video will be of great help. It's great to have you here with us. Before we continue, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll help this valuable content reach more people who also need it. Feel free to comment on your own English learning journey. We know it's a daily challenge, but with focus and determination, you can go far. Let's move on. This guide will show you how to practice effectively, even on your own, using methods like reading aloud, repeating phrases, simulating conversations, and recording audio. 1. Training your mouth. The power of reading aloud. One of the simplest and most effective ways to improve your English speaking skills is by reading texts aloud. This exercise not only helps with pronunciation but also improves word articulation and intonation. When you read silently, your brain processes the information, but your mouth and facial muscles are not being trained to produce English sounds. Speaking aloud is like exercising a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. How to practice. 1. Choose a text appropriate for your level. It could be an article, a book excerpt, a news piece, or even video subtitles. 2. Read aloud, paying attention to the pronunciation of each word. 3. If you encounter difficult words, pause and try to pronounce them correctly. If needed, check the pronunciation in online dictionaries like Cambridge or Forvo. 4. Read the text multiple times, aiming to improve fluency and naturalness. To enhance your learning, record yourself reading and then listen to the recording. This helps identify mistakes and pinpoint which sounds need more practice. 2. Learning from natives. The shadowing technique. Shadowing is a powerful technique that involves listening to native speakers and repeating exactly what they say, mimicking their pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. This exercise significantly improves fluency because it forces your brain to process and reproduce English quickly. How to practice. 1. Choose a high-quality audio source, such as a podcast, a movie scene, or a YouTube video. 2. Listen carefully to a sentence and try to repeat it immediately, without looking at the transcript. 3. If it's too difficult to keep up, slow down the audio and practice until you can reproduce it accurately. 4. Do this daily to develop a more natural accent and fluent speech. Shadowing works well because it trains both your listening and speaking skills simultaneously. Over time, you'll notice your pronunciation improving naturally, without having to memorize complicated rules. 3. Talking about your day. The habit of thinking in English. A simple and effective way to do this is by narrating your actions throughout the day. This exercise helps you construct sentences more naturally and expand your vocabulary. How to practice. 1. As you go about your daily tasks, try describing them in English. I'm brushing my teeth. Now I'm preparing breakfast. I'm walking to work. 2. If you don't know how to say something, take note and look it up later. 3. At the end of the day, try summarizing what happened in English. This exercise keeps English active in your mind and helps develop the ability to form sentences quickly. 4. Simulating conversations, creating scenarios and contexts. Even without a partner to practice with, you can simulate conversations and practice answering common questions. This type of practice helps prepare your brain for real interactions, making your speech more spontaneous and confident. How to practice. 1. Choose a topic or situation, such as ordering food at a restaurant, checking into a hotel, introducing yourself to someone new. 2. Ask yourself questions and answer aloud. What do you like to do in your free time? I like reading books and watching movies. What are your plans for the weekend? I'm going to visit my family. 3. To make the exercise more realistic, imagine you're talking to someone and use gestures while responding. For an extra challenge, record these responses and listen to them later to evaluate your progress. 5. Recording audio, the best method to track your progress. One of the most effective ways to improve your speaking skills alone is by recording your voice. This method allows you to analyze your pronunciation, identify mistakes, and track your progress over time. How to practice. 1. Choose a topic and talk about it for a few minutes. It can be something simple like my day, my future plans, or my favorite movie. 2. Record yourself speaking without reading or over-rehearsing. The goal is to practice spontaneous speech. 3. After recording, listen to it and identify areas for improvement, such as pronunciation or excessive pauses. 4. Repeat the exercise regularly and compare old recordings to see your progress. This method not only helps correct mistakes but also boosts speaking confidence by allowing you to get used to your own voice in English. Conclusion: make English a daily habit. Practicing speaking alone may seem challenging at first, but with the right strategies, it's entirely possible to improve fluency and pronunciation without relying on a conversation partner. The key to success is consistency. Small daily habits, such as reading aloud, repeating native phrases, narrating your actions, simulating conversations, and recording audio, make a huge difference over time. Remember, fluency doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that requires patience and continuous practice. The more you expose yourself to the language and train your speech, the more natural and confident your English communication will become. So, start today. Pick one of these techniques and practice every day. In no time, you'll see significant improvements in your ability to speak English. Congratulations on making it this far. I wish you all the success. Put these lessons into practice, and your progress will be continuous. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment about your experience. Subscribe so you don't miss future content. See you next time.